Hi, I'm Brian Marsh, your potential coach. Today, we're going to talk about how to focus like a top performer. Point number one, in focusing like a top performer, use the 80-20 rule. I'm sure many of you are in sales and you've probably heard of the Pareto principle, better known as the 80-20 rule. That simply says 80% of the sales will come from 20% of the salespeople, or 80% of the commissions will be earned by 20% of the salespeople. Well, I'd like to flip the script on that a bit. In this 80-20 rule, top performers use the 80-20 rule this way. 80% of their time is focused on actually practicing their craft, their avocation, whereas 20% of their time is focused on performing their craft or their avocation. Many times, individuals who want to replicate the production of a top performer do exactly the opposite. They spend 80% of their time actually performing and only 20% of their time practicing. Here's the principle. You have to do the reps. You have to get the practice in order for you to become valuable in your craft. If you want people to hire you, if you want people to consult with you, you have to become expert. In order to become expert, you have to do the reps. 80% of your time should be spent doing the reps. 20% of the time should be spent performing the reps. Step number 2 in focusing like a top performer is understanding your why. Why is it that you want to be a top performer? What is it about being a top performer that makes you want to achieve that level? There's a saying that goes, your why should make you cry. Your why should make you cry. In other words, your why should be much larger than just you. Just take me as an example. You may say, Brian is on camera because he wants everyone to see him. No, that's not my why. I don't want everyone to see me. My why is that I believe God has planted a seed in my heart to help people. So that is my why. My why is helping people. I was a procrastinator. I understand how procrastination can hold you back from achieving your objectives, and I want to help other people to overcome and transform from being a procrastinator to being an achiever. I want to help people meet and match their full potential that God has given them. That is my why. It has nothing to do with me wanting to be in front of a camera. My why is much larger than that. What is your why? Your why should be congruent with your value system. But more importantly, your why should encompass a larger vision that you don't even believe you can achieve. That's how big your why should be. So in performing like a top performer, understand that you have to come to terms with your why. Point number 3, top performers resist distractions. They resist distractions so that they can maintain focus and clarity. They resist distractions because distractions help to derail them. Let me give you an example. This item is used to derail you. You are probably like a lot of people, and you spend your day doing this. You do this, and this is distracting you from your ultimate goal. Your ultimate objective is success. Scrolling Instagram, Facebook, social media platforms won't bring you to success. That will bring you to a point of you comparing yourself to the images that you're seeing, that you're scrolling through, that are distracting you on the screen. That keeps you from success. That doesn't get you closer to your success. So please understand that top performers resist distractions. One thing that I might suggest of you is that you spend a defined period of time each and every day free of this, free of your personal devices, perhaps an hour a day. Start with 15 minutes a day. You would be absolutely surprised at how much you can get accomplished in 15 minutes if you weren't doing this during that 15-minute period of time. So start there. Start small. Achieving any objective should encompass beginning small. So don't set a goal of 1 hour per day of free devices. No, 15 minutes a day of no devices. Start there and then work your way up. But the key here is to avoid distractions. Distractions don't just come in the form of devices. Distractions come in the form of people as well. People sometimes that you know, people that you love, people that don't have the same vision that you have will distract you. It is a true statement when you think that people that are not going in your direction will try to keep you from getting to the direction that you want to get to. That's absolutely true. And oftentimes they don't do it on purpose. They simply do it because they don't have an objection or an objective in their personal lives. So their sole objective is to distract you. So just understand that distraction comes in many different forms, not just in the form of a personal device, but it comes in the form of people around you. This is Brian Marsh, your potential coach. For more information, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you next time.